This is an investment that I want to get into in 2023. As you can see, it's one of the best investments you can make. The prices pretty much only go up over time. This isn't the stock market. This isn't crypto. This is real estate or a home. So we have some good data that we're going to look at in this video, but if you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm just starting to learn about houses and real estate. It's something that I want to get into. So if you want to be along for that journey, definitely hit the subscribe button and stick around. Generally, I make short videos around finance or investing. I'm just an average, normal guy. So hopefully you can relate to that. Sometimes I'm doing experiments or tutorials or just documenting my process. So this is very early stages for me, just starting to learn about real estate and buying a house, hopefully in 2023. So the first thing that I'm looking at is I'm paying for rent. And when you rent, I've noticed I'm basically just burning my money. I don't gain ownership in anything. I think my rent is like $1,600 a month plus utilities. So for me, I'm comparing like how much I would pay to how much I would be able to put down on a house and how expensive of a house I could afford. So you can see right here, if I buy a house around like $250,000, I would easily just be able to live in a house instead of paying rent and getting nothing. And when you buy a house, you're making payments towards ownership of that house. So eventually after 30 years or whatever you set your term to, you would own the house. So that's kind of the goal, and this really seems like one of the most obvious investments of all time when you start to look at it. And I think it just takes going through the process and actually buying a house one time to actually learn about it, learn how everything works. And you might make some mistakes, you might lose money in the short term, but long term, look at this chart. It doesn't matter if you bought like at the peak in 2007, your house value still doubled. So this is the median sales price of houses sold in the United States, and pretty much every 15 years price doubles. And when you do the math on that, on average, you're making $1,000 a month just by owning the house. Like the house that you buy goes up on average $1,000 per month. So that's just an insane statistic to look at. You can come here, you can just Google search like house price chart and you'll find this, but here's the site if you want to look into it. So that's kind of the research that I'm starting with. I know I pay between $1,500 to $2,000 for rent. So you can come to bankrate.com, start to put in information, your zip code you want to live in. This is just a random zip code, but you can start to look wherever you want to look. Purchase price, the down payment you want to do, your credit score, how long you want to pay. I think most people just do 30 years. So it's going to start to give you your average monthly payment and stuff like that. So for me at this house price, like it looks like I could easily just buy a house and live in a house instead of like the small apartment that I live in. And I know a lot of people are looking at like, oh, we're at an all-time high and it could dip down. Of course it could. I'm thinking about that as well. But also I have to think like, yo, if I'm paying for rent anyways, I can just buy a house and my monthly payment is cheaper than the rent and it goes up on average $1,000 a month, then like what am I doing renting? Just doesn't make sense. So yeah, there's a quick update, something we're starting to research. Hopefully this video helped some people in some way, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see me continue to research this and post more information or tutorials, or check out some of my other short finance videos as well. Let us know what you think down in the comments, like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.